You must have some kind of vision for your life. Even if you don't know the plan, you have to have a direction in which you choose to go. I never was the kind of person who liked to get in a car and just go for a ride. I had a boyfriend who would say, "Let's just go for a ride." I wanted to know, where are we going? Do we have a destination? Is there a plan, or are we just riding? What I've learned is that this is a great metaphor for life. You want to be in the driver's seat of your own life because if you're not, life will drive you. Number 2, you must find a way to serve. Martin Luther King said that not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great because greatness is determined by service. Now we live in a world where everybody wants to be famous, and where we admire people for just being famous. We think being known brings us value. The truth is, all of that will fade in time. The real truth is that service and significance, the service and significance that you bring to your work, is what is lasting. If you look at all the most successful people in the world, whether they know it or not, they have that paradigm of service. For many years, I was just happy to be on TV, and people would stop me and say, "Oh, you're on TV." And I'd say, "Yeah, I'm on TV." I liked being on TV, it was a nice job. But around 1993, when I received my honorary doctorate from Spelman, I took a long look at what I was doing on TV and made a decision. I decided that I was no longer going to just be on TV, but that I was going to use TV as a platform, as a force for good, and not be used by TV. I will tell you, my decision to make that significant change in how I operated on television, using television as a service, changed my career exponentially. Service, using whatever it is you produce, your product, as a way of giving back to the world. When you shift the paradigm of whatever you choose to do to service, and you bring significance to that, success will, I promise you, follow. Service and significance equal success. That's number 2. Number 3, it's so simple but so hard to do. Always do the right thing. Always. Be excellent. People notice. Think of how you notice when you go to Taco Bell and somebody gives you extra napkins and sauce. You notice. You want to go back to that person because, even at Taco Bell, excellence shows itself. Be excellent. Let excellence be your brand. So doing the right thing, even when nobody knows you're doing the right thing, will always bring the right thing to you. I promise you that. Why? Because the third law of motion is always at work. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That is so true in all of our lives. Understanding who we are often starts with confronting our past. We are shaped by our experiences, our upbringing, and our environment. However, as Oprah demonstrates, we are not defined by them. To truly understand ourselves, we must look beyond the surface and dig into the core of our identity. What are our passions? What values do we hold dear? What are the things we believe in, even when no one is watching? For Oprah, a key part of understanding who she was involved, acknowledging her natural gifts. She was a storyteller, a communicator, someone with an innate ability to connect with others. Recognizing her strength in these areas was pivotal in charting her path forward. Similarly, we must ask ourselves, what am I naturally drawn to? What are the things that come effortlessly to me and bring me joy? These questions help to reveal our authentic selves, not the person society or others expect us to be. Once we begin to understand who we are, the next step is to define what we want for our lives. This involves setting clear, meaningful goals that align with our values and passions. Oprah emphasizes the power of intention. She believes that the energy we put out into the world, fueled by our desires and purpose, comes back to us. This philosophy underpins the importance of setting intentions for our lives. Often, people drift through life without a clear sense of direction. They chase after what they think they should want: wealth, fame, success, without pausing to ask if these desires truly align with who they are. Oprah, however, challenges us to look deeper. She encourages us to get specific about what we truly want, not just in terms of material success, but in terms of personal fulfillment and meaning. Do we want love, peace, a life of contribution? Clarity on these desires helps to shape the path we walk. In the journey of life, one of the most significant and profound questions we can ask ourselves is, who am I and what do I want for my life? While it seems simple, the depth of this question holds the key to unlocking personal fulfillment and living a life of purpose. Reflecting on this can lead us to discover our true identity, values, and aspirations. These elements become the compass that guides our decisions, relationships, and actions. Oprah Winfrey, a name synonymous with empowerment and personal transformation, has spoken extensively about the importance of knowing oneself and defining one's life goals. Her life, an inspiring journey from humble beginnings to becoming one of the most influential figures in the world, provides the perfect backdrop for this exploration. Through her wisdom, she often encourages people to seek clarity on who they are and what they desire, because clarity fuels purpose. Oprah's early life reveals the power of asking these questions. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, Oprah experienced significant hardships, including abuse and neglect. Despite these challenges, she refused to let her circumstances define her. Instead, Oprah began a process of self-reflection, seeking answers to those vital questions: who am I and what do I want? This deep self-awareness and her vision for a better future became the driving forces behind her rise to success. Who are you? What do you want from your life? Ask yourself that question. Once you know the answer, write it down. Write down exactly what you want for your life vision, your life purpose. Once you have that, go over it every single day. Every single day, create pictures in your mind. Write down how you are going to get that life. What do you have to do to claim that life? Who do you have to be to claim that life? You see, most people, when asked that question, can't answer it. Most people, when asked, "What do you want from life?" cannot answer the question. They don't know what they want for their own life. They're just wandering around aimlessly. Most people don't even know what they really want for their life. And guess where people who don't know where they're going end up? They end up someplace they don't want to be. That does not have to be you. The first key is to get quiet. Get in a space alone and ask yourself, who am I? What do I really want for my life? What do I need to do to live my best life? What is my purpose? Why must I do this? What example do I want to set for everyone around me, especially those I love, those close to me? What legacy do I want to leave? Once you have that clarity and a clear purpose, you can get to work. Make every day your best day, growing and evolving every day, setting the example of a great life every day, loving the life you are living every day. Claim that life today. Don't put it off any longer. You deserve this. Who are you? Have you really been living the life you want to live? Or are you living the life others expect of you? Have you settled for something you don't really want, just so you can fit into this world because it was easy? Do you change who you really are to fit in with others? I'm here to tell you that you deserve better. You deserve to live a life as yourself, to speak and live your truth, to live your fullest potential. Not only do you deserve it, but you owe it to future generations to set that example. You owe it to this world to inspire others to follow their dream life, to live their fullest, highest expression of themselves. You can decide to conform. You can decide to fit in. That's certainly easier, certainly more comfortable. But you can also decide to live your best life while you are alive. We don't get long on this earth in these bodies, so why not make the most of it before we go? Why not leave a lasting impression on our family, our loved ones, and future generations? Why not set the example of happiness, the example of a fully lived life, the example of love, peace and true joy that all come from being free of others' opinions and just going for what you want? You deserve it. Live brave. Others are counting on it. Live happy. Live free. That's your true nature. But just these three things will carry you if you let them. First and foremost, know who you are. Know who you are and be able to answer this question. Who am I and what do I want? Understand that because you are connected to the source of all that is possible for you. That's who you are. And what do I want? I don't want to just be successful in the world. I don't want to just make a mark or have a legacy. The answer to that question for me is that I want to fulfill the highest, truest expression of myself as a human being. I want to fulfill the promise that the Creator dreamed when he dreamed the cells that made up me. Interestingly, science supports the idea that defining what we want can dramatically improve our chances of achieving it. According to psychological research, setting specific goals, especially those that are intrinsically motivated, significantly increases our likelihood of success. Studies reveal that people who write down their goals and visualize them are more likely to achieve them. The process of articulating what we want helps to bring our subconscious desires into conscious awareness, making them more actionable. As we progress on the journey of self-discovery, it's also important to embrace change and growth. Oprah often reminds us that life is a process of becoming. Who we are today is not necessarily who we will be tomorrow. Our goals and desires may evolve, and that's okay. The key is to remain open to new experiences and challenges. In fact, Oprah once said, "The whole point of being alive is to evolve into the complete person you were intended to be." This evolutionary process requires courage and resilience. Oprah's story of transformation is a testament to the power of perseverance. Despite facing rejection, racism, and personal setbacks, she never wavered from her pursuit of excellence and her desire to live a meaningful life. Her story illustrates that setbacks are not failures, but stepping stones on the path to self-actualization. Oprah's remarkable life also offers an inspiring lesson in the power of purpose. She has often spoken about how finding her purpose, to uplift, inspire, and empower others, gave her the strength to overcome every obstacle she faced. Purpose is the anchor that keeps us grounded, even in the face of adversity. Without it, we may find ourselves adrift, lost in the chaos of life's distractions and demands. Interestingly, neuroscientific studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, healthier lives. Purpose-driven individuals are more resilient, better able to handle stress, and are often more satisfied with life. Oprah's life exemplifies this, as she continues to thrive and contribute to the world in meaningful ways, despite having already achieved monumental success. In conclusion, the questions, "Who am I?" and "What do I want for my life?" are not just philosophical musings. They are the foundation of a fulfilled life. By asking these questions, we begin the journey of self-discovery and purpose-driven living. Like Oprah Winfrey, we can find the courage to define our own path, set our intentions, and live a life that reflects our true selves. The power to create the life we want lies within us, but it starts with asking the right questions. So, take the time to sit with yourself, reflect deeply, and be honest about what you truly want. As Oprah herself has said, you become what you believe. Believe in your potential, believe in your purpose, and believe that you deserve to live the life you truly desire.